Hi everyone, welcome. In our last lesson, we learned how to conjugate the verb ir in the present tense. Ir is an irregular verb. It means to go. As an irregular verb, this means that you simply must memorize the forms. And native speakers simply memorize through practice, so you can do the same. So here are the forms, and we often simplify this to just the forms without the subject pronouns. So we have voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. And we learned a few common expressions that often go with the verb ir. For example, if you want to say I go home, you would say voy a casa, I go to school. Voy a la escuela, I go to the store. Voy a la tienda, I go to the supermarket. Voy al supermercado, I go to the bank. Voy al banco. The purpose of this lesson is just to expand your vocabulary a little bit more. So we're going to talk about places in the house. So sometimes you're in one room and you go to another. To the living room is a la sala. To the kitchen, a la cocina. To the bathroom, al baño. Remember, al is the contraction of a and el. Al baño, to the bathroom. To the garage, al garaje. To my room, a mi cuarto. And to bed, a la cama. So let's put that together with some of the forms we know already. If I want to say I go to the living room or I am going to the living room, voy a la sala. I go to the kitchen or I'm going to the kitchen, voy a la cocina. I go to the bathroom, voy al baño. I go to the garage, voy al garaje. I go to my room, voy a mi cuarto. I go to bed, voy a la cama. You go, vas. Remember, this is the informal you. You go to the living room, vas a la sala. You go to the kitchen, vas a la cocina. You go to the bathroom, vas al baño. You go to the garage, vas al garaje. You go to my room, vas a mi cuarto. You go to bed, vas a la cama. So I'd like to give you something a little extra in this lesson. In Spanish, we call that a pilón. A pilón is something extra. So here's your pilón. Remember that when we say vas, it's really tú vas that we're saying. The tú is unnecessary because the form vas only goes with tú. So you're familiar with the fact that we often will leave out subject pronouns. So we'll simply just say vas because the tú is not necessary. Remember that when you want to ask a question, all you have to do is reverse the word order. So if I want to say, do you go? Tú vas becomes vas tú. So if I want to ask questions here, like, are you going to the living room? I can simply say, vas tú a la sala? But again, remember that the tú is not necessary. So the question actually becomes, if I remove the tú or I lighten it here a little to remind you that you don't have to say it, I can simply ask the question, vas a la sala? Are you going to the living room? So let's look at the questions here. If I want to say, are you going to the kitchen? I would say, vas a la cocina? Are you going to the bathroom? Vas al baño? Are you going to the garage? Vas al garaje? Are you going to my room? Vas a mi cuarto? Are you going to bed? Vas a la cama. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this lesson helpful, I would appreciate it very much if you'd give it a like. To continue learning Spanish and go on to the next lesson, click on the video that appears here on your screen. See you soon. Hasta pronto.